I honestly think the only difference between people who get what they want and people that don't is the ability you have to endure unimaginable discomfort. Honestly, if you are able to sit with difficult emotions of shame, fear, guilt, you're fucking invincible. Genuinely, I think about the unimaginable discomfort of standing up for myself for the first time, of setting a boundary for the first time. I was crying, screaming, throwing up, had tears in my eyes. I got gaslit. People were trying to question me. They were trying to project and nitpick on everything that I did, and I did it anyway. I pushed through it anyway. I would set boundaries and fucking shit myself. Oh my God, what are they going to be like with me now? They're going to be off with me. It's going to be uncomfortable in my friendship group. It's going to be uncomfortable at work. And I did it anyway. Because somehow I knew that it would serve me later. Somehow I knew, not only monetarily, but just in terms of my happiness. I'm no longer shrinking. I'm no longer being this inauthentic version of myself, which is fucking exhausting and it caused burnout. I don't have to deal with any of that shit because I just forced myself through this comfort. I knew that it was temporary. I knew that I would have to go through this baptism of fire in order to get the life that I want on my terms and feel fulfilled and not resent my own life and not feel sad all the time. My default setting wasn't just on depression. Do you know what I mean? It's the ability to go through discomfort. It's the ability to do the hard thing in the short term for the long-term gain. That's what sets people apart. And that's why people don't get what they want, because they're not willing to do the hard thing first. And by the way, the first time you do something is the hardest time you'll ever experience. After that, it gets so much easier. It's no longer difficult for you to advocate for yourself. It's no longer difficult for you to set boundaries because you've done that hard thing first, okay? The first time is the hardest time. That's the most discomfort you're ever going to feel, which is why most people don't do it, because it's the worst thing first. But once you're over that, you're invincible. You can do whatever you want. You have the experience. You've got that evidence in your brain that you are going to cope, that you're going to be able to push through it, that you can deal with difficult emotions. And that's really ultimately what it is. If you are actually struggling with doing the hard thing in the moment, for example, standing up for yourself, advocating for yourself, setting boundaries, I have a masterclass which is coming up at the end of the month, which is free, by the way. You know when somebody's rude in the moment, somebody's disrespectful, and you're like, fuck, I don't know what to say. I'm going to give you the tools for that. I've got actual literal phrases I can say. I've got a framework to follow when this happens so that I remain in a strong position. Trust me, this masterclass is going to be for you. Go ahead and sign up for this in the link in my bio, and I'm going to see you there.